Friday. Hello to the people on the replay. How are you? How's your day? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hello, everybody. We're going to have a cup of tea. Would you like a spot of tea? That's my English accent. Would you like a spot of tea? I have one like, but nobody's here. Isn't that crazy? One like, but nobody's here. So anyways, happy Friday. I guess I'll wait a few minutes. And if nobody pops on, then everyone's got a life. And I'm very happy for everybody who got a life. What are y'all doing? Hi, Andrea. How are you? Okay, I gotta go in here. Oh, did you hear that? A couple seconds behind. Happy Friday. How you doing, girl? How's your week been? I'm gonna finish my eyeshadow while we're waiting because I had to go pee. I had to go get a tea. Hi MK. I ordered McDonald's for the girls. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be on my live in case it shows up when I'm on my live. So I gave them the house phone to let them in. So the phone's ringing. I'm in my room. I left the phone in their room. Savannah's up in her bed with her headphones on. Madison's out in the living room. This is mad dash to get the phone that's in their bedroom. It was crazy. The last 5 minutes were crazy. You're drinking a Caesar and looking forward to spending time with your favorite ladies in the house. Yay! You got your tea too, MK? What kind of tea do you drink? I'm an orange pico. I know there's like all the flavored teas and stuff like that. And every now and then I'll have a flavored tea. But I'm an orange, Tetley orange pico lover. That's my tea. Especially when I wake up. The first thing I do, if I really got to pee bad, I'll go pee. But most mornings, I go turn on the kettle, make my tea, then go pee. Gotta have at least 1 cup of tea in the morning. Sometimes it might even be 2 if the 1 cup was so good. And there's some mornings that I don't even get to drink the whole cup. It gets cold. Hi, Cosmic. You like good old red rose? It's Tetley tea. I don't know if Tetley tea is like the Newfoundland kind of tea, and then Nova Scotia's got a different orange pico tea. You're having, oh, you ordered Frock Box as a treat. What is Frock Box? I've never heard of that before. Is it a tea box? And Cosmic, you're having tea as well? Andrea's drinking. Andrea's having alcoholic beverage. You're currently drinking a nice Darjeeling. Never heard of that before. What is it? Don't have a clue what it is. I am so uneducated on these, bougie, and this bougie type stuff. I don't know. All I know is Tetley tea. And I grew up that my dad wouldn't touch any other kind of tea unless it was Tetley. It had to be Tetley, so it's the only tea I buy as well. Hi, Martine, how are you? You enjoyed Frock's Box last time you had it. Okay. I'll let you know. They send you 3 or 4 pieces of clothing. Oh, okay. It's one of those clothing boxes. Yeah. My body shape is weird. Very, very short, big freaking boobs, big belly, little tiny legs. Like I'm telling you, if you look like at the Pillsbury Doughboy, my shape is exactly like the Pillsbury Doughboy, swear to God. It's a black tea from India. Okay. Years ago, I remember I went to a lunch for one of the jobs that I worked at downtown at some fancy restaurant downtown. And I had a black currant tea. Now, I have black currant tea bags in my cupboard. But I swear, I don't know where this tea came from, but oh my God, I had 3 cups of it. It was so good. This black currant tea. And I went and bought like blackcurrant tea, you know, at the grocery store. It's not the same. Oh, Cosmic is telling MK about the box. I was thinking, I have a video. Oh my God, I have a video processing right now about the candle review. So I did the candle review video. I was hoping it was going to be up before my live, but I don't know. You know, sometime for me, when I upload a video on YouTube, it literally from the time from editing to uploading, sometimes it's like 3 hours. It takes so long, not so long to upload on YouTube and then for them to process. But to go through the ads and everything, that sometimes can take like an hour, 2 hours. It's crazy for them to go through the video. So that'll be up after this live. I'm missing something. Oh, Andrea, seeing you everywhere this week. Pop, Lux, and Kitty. Okay. Can't go anywhere. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday. When's your birthday, MK? Has it passed or is it coming up? Right. So I've been using, I was using the Milani palette all week. And today in my video, I had that on. And then I took off my makeup and I pulled out, I'm like, I want something different. So I pulled out the Morphe 9D Painted Desert. Desert? Yes, it's not desert, it's desert. This is a really, really nice palette, you know. And I think they're, what, $16, something like that at Sephora. I don't like Morphe big pans, but I love their, like, 9 pans, which is weird, right? Because ColourPop's 9 pans, I got no time for them, but the ColourPop big pans I love. This is a really nice palette. Anyway, my eyes are done. Oh, it was on the 5th. Oh, happy belated birthday. Hi, Jeanne. How are you? Okay, you guys are just talking. So how was your week? What do you have for dinner? Anything new, exciting happening? Excuse me, I burped. You ordered the Emerald palette from BH Cosmetics for your birthday. Oh, that's nice. Good for you, love. Hi, Janet. How are you? So Ian's at work, and I'm talking to him about dinner. My mom, so my nephew and my niece and my sister started a Facebook page, the spin it to gift it kind of thing, where they'll post a prize or like a money prize, and you buy a number for whatever amount they have posted there, right? And then once a week they draw the winners. So my mom called me and she's like, they posted something on the page anyways, and my mom's going, Lisa, I want to put like 5 numbers on this for you to win, because I never win. My mom wins all the time, but my mom buys a lot of numbers. On one prize, she might have like 8 numbers, right? But she wins a lot, and that's how she wins, because she buys a lot of numbers. So anyway, she called me, and it was a canister set, and I'm like, Mom, I don't need a canister set, because I have the one you gave me a long time ago with the birds on it. It's so cute, right? I don't want the one that they have on the page. I'm good with what I have. And she's like, oh, okay, well, your father thought you might want it, and maybe if we put numbers on it for you, you might win. Because I'm like, I can't afford to go put 8 numbers or 4 numbers on these spins, these draws. If I do, it's 1 or 2 numbers, right? Mom goes a little bit crazy with it, but she wins a lot. Like, she wins a lot, you know, because she puts a lot of numbers on it. So anyways, she's like, well, your father want to do something for you. And I'm like, well, if he wants to do something, then tell him to buy me and the kids dinner. Because Ian's at work and my nephew is at his sister's house. So, yeah. So Mom and Dad bought me jerk chicken. So on Uber Eats, one of the restaurants here, one of the Caribbean restaurants, they had a 2-for-1 special. So I bought, you get 1 jerk chicken with the rice and the peas, and you get 1 free. So I grabbed that for myself. And then the kids wanted, well, fries. So I got them McDonald's. So that's what I had for dinner, and that's what they had for dinner. All's good with you, Janet? Hi, Christine. How are you? Okay, you guys are talking about, I don't know, Kitty. Somebody. So, yeah, what did you guys have for dinner? And yeah, so I have that candle video should be up after my live. And then I was thinking of doing a video for subscription boxes that we can get in Canada just to show like what it is, how much it is. Um, Different subscription boxes, not just beauty boxes. So I think I'm going to make that video next week. I should have hopefully look fantastic. Hopefully next week it's left the UK. So God only knows how long it's going to take before that gets here, right? Um, and then what else is coming? My glossy box is going to be late. They sent me an email. My Ipsy X bag, I got tracking for that. So from whatever time it takes for the Ipsy X bag to get to the shipping company in New York, then to get to me in Canada, I mean, that might be 2 weeks, right? I don't have tracking for my Ipsy regular bag yet. That's coming to Canada. Um, Naughty Knickers, maybe next week I'll have that. But this month is kind of like a blah month. There's not much, because you know, every other month where you get the Tribe comes out and Brown Paper Packages comes out. So this month is kind of like a blah month. So that's what I'm waiting on. So I was thinking next week I'll do a video of different subscriptions that we can get here in Canada. I'm just reading. Ooh, you had MK, you had ribs, homemade bread, and salad. Yummy. Andre, you're having hot dogs after the live. It was delicious at Cosmic. Oh, Christine, you had homemade chili and buns. Yummy. I'm so. Oh, you're mad. Oh, yes, I know. The Allure. Yeah. Sorry. If looking forward to the Canadian Allure box, the Allure Canada for April. Looks like no one's in that box. I mean, this is crazy, right? You know, April 30th, they came out and said they were no longer shipping to Canada. And for those who bought the box in April, still haven't received their box, that's kind of nuts. You know what I mean? Um, and I think I've heard too, there is some people waiting still for their March box that's probably going to get refunded. So that was not very well planned by that company whatsoever. Oh, Christine, you love your Naughty Knickers? Oh, I got something to tell you about Naughty Knickers. Now that you mention it, Christine. So, you know how Naughty Knickers has, if somebody signs up through your referral link, you get a free pair of knickers and that person gets a free pair of knickers. So I have 3 pairs of knickers coming to me because 3 people signed up, right? I'm like, I wish I had that in the beginning when I first signed up with Naughty Knickers because I signed up like, I think when they were just beginning or something. I wish I had that because I could have had so many pairs of free knickers. But anyway, so I got in touch with Naughty Knickers and I said, listen, I'd like to take those extra 3 pairs that are coming to me and put them in a giveaway, right? So for someone who's never been subscribed to Naughty Knickers, and they were like, yeah, that's great. Well, at first they're like, yay, we're so happy and we're happy you're liking the referral program. And I'm going, did anyone read my email? But then I got an email like an hour later from the supervisor or something, and she's like, sorry, I guess my email was misunderstood. So we decided that they're going to save up. If I get someone to go in through my referral link after I do my video or whatever, they're going to save up my free pairs of panties. So every 3 that I get, I'm going to do a giveaway, and it's not going to come to me. I'll just do the giveaway on a Naughty Knickers video to somebody who's never subscribed, right? A new subscriber. And they just tell me their size, and I let Naughty Knickers know the size and their address, and Naughty Knickers is going to send it directly to the winner. So I thought that was pretty cool because I'm like, they're so good to me, right? So then when I got the email saying I had 3 free pairs coming, and I'm like, listen, my drawer is full of knickers, like full of them. My drawer is so full that I'm going to have to go through it and throw out the ones that I don't love because I have so many, right? So yeah, I emailed them and I asked, like, can you hold them for me? So every time I get 3, I can give them away. And they were so kind to say, yeah, we'll put it on hold for you. And you let us know that person's address and what their size is, and we'll send it out directly to that person. So that's awesome, right? And I'm happy that, they worked with me too, because like some companies would be like, yeah, no, we don't have that in our system to do, and blah, blah, blah. But they were so kind. Um, to offer to do that. Like instead of sending it to me and I would send it to you, they were like, we'll just hold it, and when you find out who the winner is, let us know and we'll send it there. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see what they're coming out with. Oh, okay, back. Here we go. I've lost so many. I'm behind on the comments. Cosmic bacon, mushroom, and roasted tomato quiche with salad. Did you make that yourself, Cosmic? Jan had rice and fish. Oh, one of my favorite meals. I swear to God, when I was like living on my own in such a long time, because Ian doesn't really like fish. He likes, the fish and chips, and that's pretty much it, and crab legs and lobster and shrimp, right? When I was living on my own, I would buy the bag of fish for $10 at Food Basics. One of my favorite meals was just plain white rice. And I rub some olive oil, salt and pepper, and lemon seasoning over the fish. Stick that in the oven for like 20 minutes. It was one of my favorite meals. And then I met Ian, and I don't make fish anymore, which is probably why I'm not so skinny, because now it's all meat and potatoes. Wait, Allure said what? Not Allure, Naughty Knickers. Allure is no longer coming to Canada, if you didn't know. Yeah, so they sent everyone an email on April 30th, or hopefully everybody, that they've decided they're not shipping to Canada anymore. It was only here for like 2 months. Um, so yeah, the people who are waiting on their April box, not getting it, getting a refund, which is kind of crappy, right? April 30th, they decided at the end of April that they were no longer shipping to Canada, but yet all of those April boxes for Canadians they didn't get it, so I don't know. I just think that whoever decided I mean, I like the fact that they decided to come to Canada, but they really should have had their poop in order first, to pull out after a couple of months. Janet said, you spent some of your PC points, got a nice jumpsuit sweater, and a free wicker tote bag. Ooh, all free for your parcel today. So happy. That's awesome. Good for you, Janet. Mm-hmm. Yes, MK. Allure canceled. Literally, they were out, what, February and March? Maybe January? Couple months, and that was it. Gonzo. Hi, Sylvie. I'm glad you made it, too. Christine, you did not know that. Yes, so this is new, Christine. They just came recently, I think in the last few weeks, with a referral program. So you go in through your account, manage subscriptions, I think it is, and it should give you your own referral link. But if you don't know where to find it, just send them an email and they'll let you know. But yeah, it's new. They just happened like a couple of weeks ago. Andrea said they told me I was going to get it this week and it never showed. You also had an issue with the vitamin C serum, praying that they send me a replacement is up for debate. Right? And they told me they were going to send me out the eye cream that I didn't get in my March box. So I don't expect to see any of that. Sylvie, you want to subscribe to a new box. You've been working really hard. What's worth it out there? Well, I guess it all depends on Sylvie and what you are looking into, right? If you want kind of a little bit of everything and a treat and a nice surprise, every 2 months, brown paper packages is a box that just makes you happy. Um, but I guess it all depends on what you're looking into. Like there's candle subscription boxes if you want some candles. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the idea. This is how behind I am in the comments. Yeah, it really depends on what type of box you want, Sylvie. What the heck is that? Somebody's knocking somewhere. Um, you ordered before only 1 month. The underwear had a hole in it. You were bummed. Oh no. You know, in the 2 years I've been with Naughty Knickers, I've never had a pair that ever came like unhinged or with a hole or anything. Um, but I know they have this thing that, let's say your underwear did come with a hole in it. If you cancel, they can't get back into your account. So if you're with Naughty Knickers, something happens, email them before you cancel so they can get into your account, kind of thing. You used to get sashimi. Hi, Anna. Sashimi grade fish from this place near you every Friday. I don't even know what sashimi grade fish is. Um, yeah, that's why you're kind of over American subscription boxes. Yeah. You use MK used your shoppers points and got the Dior soft cashmere palette. This is the reason why save your PC points. I think they're great, especially for those products and those brand names that, we're not going to go and spend like Shiseido. I think this foundation is between 60 and 70 bucks. You know what I mean? Save your PC points for all of those big name brands that you always want to try. Shoppers has some really good luxury brands there, right? That's why I love save your PC points. I got like almost $60 in PC points, but I think tomorrow I'm going to go to Shoppers because I want to get that, what do you call it, the Milani Foundation, and I wanted to get a few more things from the drugstore to do a review on. And I was looking at, oh my God, my back is killing me. Annabelle. There's a few things from Annabelle I want to try, and there's a few things from Essence that I want to try, like a blush, maybe a bronzer, like the really cheap stuff. But I wanted to give it a try, especially the blushes and the bronzer, and if I could find one to highlight from either Annabelle or Essence, because I don't have anything from those companies, especially Annabelle. I don't think I've ever tried anything from Annabelle, and I've heard that their single eyeshadows are really good. But the thing is, I think for Annabelle, it's probably best to order it from their website because I believe you get like 20% off if you sign up through their website for their newsletter, something like that, and free shipping if you spend $30 Canadian. So, I mean, that's not bad, right? So, I don't know. I might go through Annabelle to get the stuff from their website because it's going to be much cheaper for me if I do it that way than going to Shoppers because, Shoppers rarely has anything on sale, but then I'll miss out on the PC points at Shoppers. Scrolling. Self-care skin products. You researched the pajama drama and it's about $40. I did too. It was the one I looked at, I think it was like $49.95 or something. I thought about it. And there's another one that's over in the UK. There's one that's every 2 months. Um, was it 40 or was it $40? It was either 40 or $50, but USD. So I don't know. I'm still debating it. The one that I looked at. I don't know if there's more though. But I know I want to make a video and post next week of different subscription boxes, like other than beauty, that we can get here in Canada. If they were Canadian, that'd be great, right? But there's not many Canadian boxes. Hi, LJMD. How are you? Something about free always makes it better. I know, right? I know. Right? When you can go, hey, I got my Guerlain foundation, which is now, they upped the price for the Guerlain foundation at Shoppers Drug Mart. It's $102 now or something like that. And go, yay, I got it for free. FabFitFun customization opened up for annual subscribers at noon today. Oh, good to know, Christine. I'm debating. I want to get FabFitFun, but I'm not really into what's in the summer box. So I think I'm going to wait until maybe the fall. And I'm going to go through, whatchamacallit, Rakuten. Because apparently you can get that box for almost free if you go through Rakuten, something like that. Good time to shop at Shoppers. Yes, it's redemption event this weekend. I know, and I got almost 60,000 points, but I know I didn't want to spend all my points. So, But if I spend 50,000 points, I get $65, right? And then it goes up from there. And I think I have on my phone as well, if I spend $75, I get, it's either 20 times the points or 20,000 points, something like that. FabFitFun. How much, guys, does FabFitFun work out to every 3 months if you only subscribe for seasonal? And with a code, you can get your first box for $39.98. Yep. So it's $179.99 for an annual. So yeah, USD, right? And seasonal, it's $50 per box. The fall boxes are the best ones for FabFitFun. Yeah, I'm with you, Cosmic. I've seen one, was it last winter? Or the one before? There was one that I seen that I really wanted, but I didn't get it. But I usually don't see, I haven't seen a box yet that made me want to subscribe. I've had one FabFitFun box that my niece got me to subscribe to back in the day when I didn't know anything about subscription boxes. That's when I first got started. And now that I look back on that box, I think it was a terrible box. But yeah, since then I haven't subscribed. But I think it's great that there's so many choices now. So I think that would make me want to subscribe a little bit more because you do get so many choices now. $39.99 USD. And that's if you have a coupon, a code from somebody, right? Because I think if you go in through somebody's link, you get like $10 off. You have Cosbox and they take forever to deliver. You won't be renewing. They do take a long time for them to ship, don't they? I find it takes a long time for them to ship the box. But once you get tracking, FedEx delivers mine here in Toronto. And I literally get mine in like 3 days once I get the tracking number, like once they ship it. But for them to ship the box takes forever. And I haven't really been liking what they've been putting in their boxes either. They have a intro box that's out now that looks really good for 25 USD dollars. The thing is, you know, you want to be able to make your choices, right? If you were able to make your choices, then it's going to be really well worth it. But to go on the chance of that $25 and hope that you get what you like, you know, although there is that bag, I'm using it as my purse right now. That's in that intro box for 25 bucks. So everybody's going to get a bag. Hi, Manders. Manders reached 1,000 subscribers today. Congratulations, love. Andrea, you canceled your Topbox. You fell free. This month is your last one. You feel free, yeah. I have one more month. Oh my gosh. I'm debating, you know, because I said I wasn't going to cancel until June because I want that June Luxebox. But then they posted the freaking spoiler that Bella Pierre grease fat, you know, the correction thing. There's green and there's white and orange or something like that, that cream. So they posted that on Instagram as a spoiler for the freaking Luxebox. Oh my God. And I know we've had it before, whether I got it in like a glossy box or in a Look Fantastic or a top box before, but that's going to be in the Luxebox. And I'm like, if that's your best spoiler, I really need to cancel because they're going to take the money out, I think, on the 15th. So, yeah. I'm thinking I should cancel because, I mean, that box now, Luxebox is like $32 or $34, something like that, right? Every 3 months. And I'm thinking if that is your best spoiler and compared to everything that's come out in the last 6 months in Topbox, I think it's going to be kind of cruddy. But I just got too lazy. I'm scrolling, everybody. I missed something. Oh, Anna. Anna's got a $15 FabFitFun coupon somewhere if anyone wants it. It would have been nice to get Look Fantastic before Mother's Day. Yeah, yes, true, because that's Sunday, right? Oh, happy Mother's Day, everybody. I forgot. Am I missing something? Manders, were you excited when you reached 1,000 love? Christine, you got your first brown paper packages last week. Really liked it all except for the pink purse, but you love how they wrap everything. Yeah, I hear ya. I love that box. Love the box. I love how they wrap everything. You can tell there's so much love goes into it, and you never know what you're going to get, you know, and it's not one of those boxes that, you know how you always want to know what you're going to get in your box kind of thing? I don't know, with brown paper packages, I like to be surprised. Yeah, the pink purse wasn't a hit. Um, you saw that. You can't wait, Andrea. I'm missing something. Everyone's saying, yes, congratulations, Manders. I know it's so exciting when you hit, 1,000. It is, isn't it? Because when, like, I'm at, I don't know, 1,400 now, and to think that there's 1,400 people who actually subscribe to my channel, Manders, you must feel the same way, right? Like, holy cow, 1,000 people, you know? And you know what? The thing is that you never gave up. You know what I mean? And it's not, I don't know, I'm sure it's the same for you as it is for me. It was never, at a point you get to, it's not about how many subscribers you have anymore. It's about the people that are in your community, and that's what makes it so much fun. So, yeah, it's good for you. Congratulations, love. The Topbox sneak peek. Luxebox, oh, it was terrible, wasn't it? Nicoletti, I seen you. I know I did. Nicoletti, where are you? There she is. Happy Mother's Day. Okay. I'm looking for something. I don't know what I'm looking for. So what other boxes besides the, you know, normal boxes, or the regular boxes, I should say, like BoxyCharm, Ipsy, you know, look fantastic and all that, are you guys subscribed to? What are you thinking about getting? I still think if you're um, looking for a nice box that's not about makeup, I think brown paper packages is one of the sweetest ones to get. And I'm definitely going to be looking into a pajama box. I want a box that's going to give me slippers. I was actually going to email Nutty Knickers and go, hey, do you think you might come out with like a pajama box? Even though I know you got Nutty Knickers and I know you got a couple of house coats and a little PJ set on your page. But do you think you might come out with like a pajama box with some pajamas every 2 or 3 months with some slippers and maybe some candles, you know? I think that'd be a great box every 2 months. There are some, but I have to look and see if I can find more. Because when I searched, I think I only found 2. What is Roasters Cosmic? Hi, Sandra. I am going to get Victoria's candles. I just have to wait until I have funds to get Victoria's candles. There's like so much stuff I want to use that shipping company for. I just got to wait until I get the money. Has anyone ever gotten that purse one? Oh, I've looked into it about a year ago. And I remember when I looked into it about a year ago, the shipping to Canada was literally $60. I sent them back another email asking about shipping to Canada, but I haven't heard back. But I like the purse, but when I look at some of the things that come inside the purse, I wonder if it's, you know, if you get the luxury subscription, I'm like, maybe that's not worth it for me. But if it's maybe just the purse, you know, I think they have cheaper subscriptions. That might be worth it. But it all depends on how much shipping is, right? You get Naturally Vain Bath Lovers box. I think there's a few people here who get that box. Manders, I want that pajama box too. Yes, a PJ box or a jewelry box. I think there are some jewelry boxes, but I believe they're in the States, Janet. Even if Naughty Knickers did a seasonal sleepwear box, yeah. I know, I was like, can I email them and say that, you know, hey, here's an idea. You know what I mean? But I don't know, I'm like, oh, that might be pushing it a little bit too far. Roasters, oh, it's your artesian coffee subscription, okay. Yes, Jessica, I burned my Charmed Aroma candles. My candle review is actually going to be coming up after my live. It's just taken forever for it to process. I was hoping it would be up before my live, but it's taken forever to process. So after my live, I will be posting that about the Charmed Aroma candles and about the Joyful Home candles, I think it was called. Christine, you get single swag every few months. You preview what is coming before you sign up, and you get the 40% off. I know they do that all the time, don't they? I look into it. As of yet, I've never gotten a box, but I always look to see what's inside to see if it's worth my money. But it seems like they always have that 40% off code. Janet, you had a Penny and Grace Jewelry one. It's very dainty pieces. 3 little things per month. You got so much you canceled. Okay. Single swag has gotten so much better, but the jewelry sucks. Okay. Martine, you forgot to skip it, and you got a box this week. It wasn't bad. How much is it if you forgot to skip? How much did you end up paying in Canadian? Yeah, I think we have to get this PJ box on the go. You know what? Maybe I will send an email to them about a PJ box. Because I know, like I said, I know the one that I was looking for was over in the UK, so you know it's going to be really expensive. And then the other one I was looking to was in the States, and I think it was going to cost like $50 US, something like that. And I didn't even look into shipping. So, I don't know, maybe we should look into that, right? Maybe I should email them and say, hey, do this. Maybe brown paper packages. Hey, we want a PJ box, brown paper packages. Because, you know, they customize boxes as well. If you didn't know that, let's say if you wanted to send somebody else a box for a baby shower, a wedding, you know, hockey night in Canada, they customize boxes as well. If you didn't know that, you just, I think, send them an email and tell them what it's for and stuff like that. I'm scrolling here, everybody. Oh, thanks, Jessica. Jessica, where are you from? Is this your first time on my channel or on our live? Tell Naughty Knickers to do the granny panties for you. Okay. And you know, those period panties, I think you'd really like them, Janet. You had to give them up. Your granny butt wasn't getting along with them anymore. Yeah. I missed something. They do have full bum underwear. You like granny panties too. Yeah, the period panties that I got last month. Yeah, right? I washed them. They're in my drawer. I haven't worn them yet, but I think I'm going to stick one on tomorrow. I got a pair, the pink ones that we got last month. That's got, oh my God, what do you call it? It's like this strap that goes on your hip. So I got those on, and I think they're probably a little bit too tight, you know, because I can feel the grooves in my hips. But they're keeping it, you know, they're staying on my hips, which is good. So I don't think I'll be going to sleep with them on. I think I'm going to go Gitch tonight. Which if Ian were here, he'd probably say, yeah, that's probably a good idea. So he wakes up in the morning. Anyway, enough about that chat. We don't need to talk about that no more. I'm being silly, everybody. Okay, I lost where I am. Me undies are good, but they are pricier, Sandra said. You know, I'd never looked into me undies. I got an email from a panty subscription company. They wanted to send me a pair of panties. Apparently there's like this huge profile and everything like that. But when I went and looked at some videos, um, meat and potatoes are good. I went and looked at some videos and it's like one pair of panties and it was almost like $15, something like that for one pair of panties. And they had sent me an email asking me if I would review a pair. They would send it to me for free and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to do that for like 15 bucks. Like, that's crazy. I just thought, I don't know, I just thought getting three pairs of naughty knickers for $12 versus one pair. Um, so I never answered them back. I can't remember what they're called now. Okay. Sylvie, I would have loved them better when you had a husband, but your butt wasn't so old. Brown paper packages could do a pandemic box with PJs and slippers. Call it the new workwear, right? Oh, I hope I didn't do anything. Oh, yes, you're in Ontario. It is your first time on my live. Manners, you need a lockdown box, right? I don't know, Miss Sandra, if you're watching the live, because usually I know she watches when she's cooking. So, Miss Sandra, we need a lockdown box that maybe is going to have some pajamas, a slippers, a candle, some chocolate, some chips, you know, maybe a book. Just, you know, a pandemic lockdown box. I think that'd be a great box. Full of PJs and chocolate. Yes, Jessica. The period panties from Naughty Knickers thicker in the crotch. Yes, they are very thick. I was really surprised. They are very, very thick. You'll be surprised with the material, especially if you get the regular Naughty Knickers compared to the panty subscription, the period ones. They're very thick, not at all the same kind of material. I love both of them. So if you like, I'm assuming if you like the thick panties, you would like that. But it looks like they're very comfortable. For those who get FabFitFun, do you have to pay taxes or duty? I don't think you have to pay duty. Meat and potatoes are good. Yes, my baby cakes. I'm assuming, Ian, is that you, babe? Or is that Maddie? Yes, and wine. You keep getting emails from Splendies. I don't even think I've looked at them. So there's no taxes or duties for FabFitFun. You just pay the shipping to Canada. Okay. And their price, yes, that's true. Naughty Knickers prices is amazing, right? You know, it is pretty good. And I must say, like I said, in the 2 years I've been getting them, I've never had a pair rip apart. And, you know, I don't throw them in a delicate bag with delicates or hand wash or any of that. My stuff goes straight in the wash with the rest of the clothes and then straight in the dryer. So I haven't had any issues. Yeah, Manders, you need to try Naughty Knickers. Yes, darling. You know, I don't think I'll ever, like I said, I don't think I'll ever cancel this box. Eventually, someday I might have a skip a month because I have a full drawer full of them. But like I remember back in the day, I think I'd only buy white, black, and red panties, and I'd only get them probably once a year at Christmas, you know. So I think for $12, I literally think for $12.46 Canadian, every woman should have this subscription. It's a great treat every month. Is there a Canadian wine box? I'm not sure, Christine. One of the ladies might know, though. You started with me undies for Barry. He says they're the only ones he's ever found to be comfortable. Then you got some and you're hooked. I've never looked into them. Manners is saying she hasn't found a wine box yet. Christine, sign up for that Bev tree. Oh, I don't know. Where are you, Christine? Are you like in a city in Ontario, BC, or Alberta? I don't think they can do wine alcohol in Canada. Okay. Hi, Blade. How are you? Hi, Eva. No duty on FabFitFun. Yes. Blade and Eva, is this your first time on my live? They need to change that, right, Manders? I'm sure I seen something the other day that had wine. Isn't there like a beer subscription box or something? The Wine Collective is one. Might be a couple of others. Yes, $12.46. Bye, Miss Manders. Bye, Sylvie Love. Enjoy your bath. And yes, happy Mother's Day. So there is one. I thought there was a wine subscription box. Google it or go to My Subscription Addiction. They might have it there. Kelsey, FabFitFun charged you taxes last August when you signed up for an annual membership. I know when I signed up for something, I got charged taxes. Not very much. Like, you know, when we sign up for Topbox, we get charged taxes, right? Northern Alberta. Okay. Ottawa. Try, oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm coming out of my chat for a second. Where is that chummy digger I'm looking for? Here we go. Let's go. Profile. Oh, you dirty dog, what'd I just do? Oh my goodness, what'd I just do? Hold on, everybody. I'm trying to find something here. Copy. Okay. Now I have to go down and go back into my chat again. Okay, so if you are in a major city, in Ontario, BC, or Alberta, sign into that link, the Bebtree link, and this place delivers free alcohol. But I think you have to be in a major city like Toronto. So if you are, or like Ottawa, sign into that link and you fill up, do the profile. They ask you what different kinds of alcohol you like. It's got it all listed there. And you click it off. And eventually they start delivering you free alcohol. And you just drink it. And then you go back in and they deliver some more. Which is funny because I used to see the girls on our Facebook page all the time talking about this. And I literally was like, nah, that's a scam. That's not working. And then I seen all these pictures because I would see the link all the time, right, on our page. And then I'd see all these pictures of these people getting this Bebtree stuff, free alcohol, like crazy. So it works. But you have to live in those areas. So, like, I don't know. I keep on pressing the wrong button. I don't know, you know, where you live if they have it there, but you can always try and see, right? But I know they said in major cities in Ontario, BC, and Alberta. So yeah, check out my link, go in, subscribe. It's free. Everything is free. So you don't get charged for anything. And you fill out your profile and bam, free alcohol. You tend to lurk blade, okay. Same LJMD. There is a Canadian wine subscription online, Eva said. So Kelsey got charged $179.99 plus $32 shipping. That's all in USD. And $31.80 GST HST. That's crazy, right? Freaking HST GST. You know, I have to, for my channel now, I have to go and get a GST number. So a couple of months ago, we had to fill out this form for taxes. So now they're taking out taxes. And then they just came out with that we all have to have a GST number. So I don't even have a clue how to get that. And I'm like, I legit, on my channel, so you have to make $100 before you get a paycheck. So I probably get a paycheck from YouTube every 3 to 4 months, right? Because I mean, one video I might make 25 cents. You know, you got to have a lot of subscribers to be able to live off of YouTube. So I'm going, wow. So I got to go through all this trouble now getting a GST number for the legit, the $100 I make every 3 to 4 months. So yeah, that's crazy. GST, HST, we're getting creamed with everything. I swear to God. Hi, Sabrina. How are you? Oh, Letty Blade is your daughter. I had no idea. She lurks around to see what you're talking about. Oh, I had no idea. Cosmic, yes, you're sad. Bebtree doesn't service Aurelia. I bet, right? Yes, everyone. Happy Mother's Day again. Sabrina said, I wish they delivered in Winnipeg. Use some free alcohol, especially with the new restrictions. I know. That's why we need that dinner and up. Miss Sandra from Brown Paper Packages, we need the COVID box. If anyone likes David Cheese, they have a yearly subscription. Andrea, you haven't received anything from them, but you signed up. Me too. I signed up last week, I think it was. I haven't received anything. I wonder how long it takes. For if anyone here has Bebtree, how long did it take before you got something? Janet, you signed up for free booze, but you live too far out. Okay. Jessica, you had a nice Lush bath today already. Awesome. You bought the son's girlfriend a Lush birthday box, and she doesn't do baths. Who doesn't like a bath? You know, when I was younger, I loved a bubble bath in my 20s and stuff. Uh, but where I live in an apartment, I don't have a window in my bathroom, and I haven't been able to take a bath. Like I used to take a bath religiously all the time when I was younger. In my 20s, when Ian and I first met, I always had a bath. And I think even after I had the kids, I was always in a bath, especially with my endometriosis. I was always in a freaking bathtub. But I don't know, in the last 10 years or so, I don't get anxious, but if I'm in a bath now, it's got to have a window. But in my bathroom, we don't, right? And I can't, I feel like I get claustrophobic. It's all too tight or something. So I cannot take a bath unless there's a window, which means I haven't had a bath. I've had a shower, but I haven't had a bath in a long time. It's rare now if I can take a bath. It's weird. It's like all of a sudden, in the last few years, for me to have a bath in my bathroom, I must be in pain or something like that. But yeah, I get anxious now. I just feel like everything's too tight, like I can't breathe or something. Isn't that weird? Um, but yeah, I don't know. For a young girl not to like a bath, I don't know. Because I know my kids love baths. Like I said, I love baths. Like that's your thing, you know? Only until a few years ago. Now I mentally can't handle it. Fussy, Jessica. Maybe she's fussy. Um, any self any self rent business needs a GST number. Well, yes, I know that. If you have a company, you're self-employed and stuff like that. But this is the first time they've come out now with a GST number. So YouTube is making a lot of changes for Canadians. Like they never took taxes out on Canadians before, and I'm gonna get taxed on anyone who watches my channel from the USA. I get taxed on. And now we got to get a GST number because they're going to take out GST or something like that, which they never did before, right? Darn government. Single swag was $45.98 US. Martine, is that with the 40% off? You can start to write off some of your makeup that you show on the channel. You know, I guess so. I never thought of it like that because I'm like, it's $100 every 3 to 4 months. You know what I mean? So I didn't think it would do anything for me really, but I guess I got to now, right? So can you get GST as a business on boxes and such? I think so, Eva, because I know I pay taxes on Topbox. Um, I haven't really looked at any other box to see if I pay taxes for it, but I know we do for Topbox. Okay, Miss Andrea. You plan to cancel and get another 30 or 40% off next time. Oh, wow. That's how much it cost you? Hi, day. I hope it was a good box. Nicoletti, you've been signed up with Bevtree since September and nothing yet. Oh, you're in Oakville, maybe, right? Cosmic, you can't survive with the occasional hot bath. Anxiety is tough, yeah. Like I said, when I had, maybe it's because, it could be mentally because of my endometriosis that I spent literally like a week out of a month since from 13 until I was 42, 43 in the bathtub, like literally all night long, because my pain was so bad. At least 1 week out of the month, I was spent in the bathtub because the pain was so bad, just continuously throwing in the hot water. Um, so I don't know, maybe since I've been taking these pills where I don't have periods anymore and I don't have any pain anymore, I don't know, maybe subconsciously that's why I don't want to get in a bathtub because now to me, that's, I don't know, associated with the endo pain. So it could have something to do with that now that I'm thinking about it because it's ever since I stopped having um, periods that when I try to have a bath, I just feel so claustrophobic and anxious. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe mentally, right? Listen, look at me, a real psychiatrist or something up in here. But oh, yeah, I did love baths. I'd love to have a clawfoot bath and like big windows, around it. That would be lovely. You had to stop baths due to getting yeast infections. Yep, and you have to be careful with laundry detergent. I know those are brutal, aren't they? You know what I hate about every single time I have to take an antibiotic, guaranteed, guaranteed it's a yeast infection coming every single time. Hate them. It's no surprise that they are making these changes and more is to come. Yeah, right? I know. I mean, obviously the Canadian government wants a piece of that pie too now. Okay, Miss Andrea. If you spend more on the makeup you're showing than you make on YouTube, you should get some reimbursement. Logically, but gosh knows yeah, how they're actually doing it. I know, and I think like I would never want like I personally don't want 100,000 subscribers, or like 50,000 subscribers because when you get that many, there's a lot of crap that comes with it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of hate and oh, you guys see it, right? When the bigger YouTubers, oh my God, they can't post anything, and there's people on them about everything. Like Jacqueline Hill, like her or not, every day she's got somebody commenting on her weight. No matter what she tweets about, somebody's got an issue with it. And it's not just her, it's every big YouTuber, like Raw Beauty Christie, like she is so sweet, so down to earth, so real. And the crap that she was getting on Twitter, she had to leave. So I don't think I'd ever want to be like, I don't want my numbers to be like that. And then, um, yes, I like it to get a little bit higher, but I think then once you get too big, you lose the community that you have. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, getting to that high is not a goal for me at all. I think to me that's really scary. I don't think I could handle that, all that hate. I couldn't, like saying something off the cuff that you didn't realize what you said, and then oh my God, you're going through this cancellation and people are threatening your family and stuff. Like, I don't know. Social media is crazy. Um, You get claustrophobic in the bath as well, Andrea? Well, I'm happy to hear it's not just me. I thought I was being a little bit batty. When you get to that level on YouTube, then you need a team to help you out with things. Yes, that's true. Um, you're 100% with me. You don't think or would want to handle any more than 5,000? Yeah, right? It's just, oh my God, the hate. It's insane. The drama between a YouTube women is brutal. I've seen so much, especially if they own their own company. Um, in the last, I think, 6 months, it's nasty. It is really nasty to see some things that, you see posted. Um, and then there's people who got their favorites too. You know what I mean? I'm like, every single YouTuber out there, beauty guru who has a makeup company will say that theirs is the absolute best. It's, fabulous. It's wonderful. Of course, they have to sell their product, right? And they made it. It's their baby. They're going to think it's the best. You know what I mean? I just think that when you have other YouTubers knocking down one specifically because they said that, but then another one that they like saying the same thing, you know what I mean? It's like you can tell the bias in some. Um, but every YouTuber out there, every beauty guru, whether it's Jaclyn Hill, Manny MUA, Tati Westbrook, um, Patrick Ta, I think, and then there's another Patrick somebody. There are so many of them that have their own makeup companies, and when you watch their review video or when they're, showing you what they're coming up with and it's all new, that video, they're going to say it's the best thing they've ever did. It's the best highlight. It's the best blush, best, foundation, whatever they have is the best thing since sliced bread, right? And they all say it, every single one of them. So, but then when I see other YouTubers coming down on this one because they said it was the best and they didn't find that one to be best, but then another YouTuber said it was the best and they liked that YouTuber, so like, yeah, that's great. And I'm like, come on now, they all say it, right? So, either one gets a pass or none of them get a pass, right? But I mean, obviously, they worked their butt off to get to where they are. So, if that's your goal and your dream to have a makeup company, then yeah, you're gonna get there and you're gonna say it's the best thing since sliced bread. Um, yeah, but it's a lot of cutthroat, and you can see it, right? And it's sad because a lot of them, I think, in the beginning were friends at some point. Seems odd that YouTube needs to have a GST number. You sell handmade things at craft sales, and you need something like, I know, right? $10,000 in sales. That's what I said. I tweeted at YouTube, and I'm like, for the $100 I make every 3 to 4 months, you want me to get a GST number? But apparently everyone's got to have it in Canada. I don't know if it's going to be like that for the rest of the world, but I know in Canada you need to. Hi, Lana. How are you? If I need you to verbally kick people's asses, you can do that. You enjoy fighting with people on the internet? Yeah. I remember when I first had my channel, and every now and then I'd get a nasty comment. Oh my God. And you get tough after a while, and not even every now and then. I'd get nasty comments. And then I just learned to just block and delete, block it and delete it. But in the beginning, it was like, oh my God, I would get upset, right? Now I'm okay with it because I don't get a lot of nasty comments anymore. And I'm like, for those people who were subscribed, who didn't like something that I said and left, okay, we don't agree. Good for you. Have a great life. You know what I mean? But I find that a lot of the people that are on my channel now have been here for a long time, which I think I like that. I think that's a great community. Like coming on my live, I know that there's going to be so many people here and you guys all talk to each other, which is awesome, right? I miss Tati too. I do. I do miss her. I didn't like her last couple of videos when she moved to Seattle. I didn't really like that vibe or something, but I do miss her videos. I just don't know if she'll ever come back. There's just been so much. You can promo your product and sound sincere, or you can be Patrick Star. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. It is sad how mean some people are on social media. Oh my God. Twitter is awful. Absolutely awful. And, you can't say anything back either. You know what I mean? You just got to ignore it. There's so many things I see on Twitter sometimes and I'm like, that's not true, you know? But I know I got to ignore it. Are you excited about my first Ipsy X? I am, LJMD. Was wondering if they picked anything you really wanted. So yes, there was something that Ipsy picked that there was one thing for sure that I really wanted. Like that's what I wanted the bag for. One other thing, I was like, I'll be happy if I get it. But if I didn't get this other thing, I would be really sad. So I got what I really wanted, the one item that I really wanted, I got coming. And for the choices, um, I was happy with one of my choices, but the other choices, it was kind of like ugh, I found there was a lot of skincare, and I'm worried about that with Ipsy X, that there is a lot of skincare. And listen, they do not go by your profile. They're brutal. Because I think some months they have a lot of skincare products, and no matter what you have on your profile, that's what you're going to get in your bag. Because you ever find that some months, like say if you're on a Facebook page and you see, you people post what they got coming in their bag, like on the second of the month. You ever notice that 2 or 3 products, most everyone has the same, and then there's a couple of things different. I find that some months there's not a huge variety, even though they have posted when you go on the website that these are all the things you could have found in your bag this month. But it seems like people get pretty much the same items some months. And then some other months, they have a huge variety and everything is wonderful. But they definitely don't go by profile. And I wish they would have like a department kind of thing, where you're able to click off, I want makeup and I want beauty tools and I want hair care, but I don't want body lotion and I don't want, I don't know, fragrance. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would do it that way. They probably have a computer system that has to have a GS number entered. Yeah, I know it's new. They just sent an email, I think in the last couple of weeks. Um, did you know Hank and Henry are having some mystery boxes? I know they did in the past, Lana, but I don't think I've ever seen a review, a video. And I know that they got into some, no, Andrea, I didn't. I know they got into some drama not too long ago. The Hank and Henry people did. That was one of the things that I would have liked, but I wasn't upset that I didn't get it. But I would have liked to get it. Like if I got it, I would have been like, woohoo, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like what I really wanted. It was probably number 2. So I'm happy I got number 1. Honestly. Um, you have like 4,000 followers on Twitter, but you've taken a break, Jessica. It's too much. I know, right? Too much ridiculousness and fighting. You have 3 kids. You don't need drama. I know. And, sometimes I think, are these people children? When you see some of the comments, I wonder if they're kids. How old are they? Or when some people get offended over the silliest thing, and I'm like, how old are you? You know what I mean? I mean, there are some things that you should get offended over. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot. But then there's some other stuff. It's like, man, really, come on now. But I don't know. I think this generation is just too much. And I have 2 kids in there that Ian and I are going, holy diva, They get offended over all kinds of stuff. The H&H mystery boxes are pricey. Are they? How much were they? I didn't see it. Single swag was full price, $39.99 US plus shipping. Okay. You love skincare. This is your first month for Ipsy, and your bag was 4 skincare and 1 lip gloss. You're happy. Yeah, I found that this month was a lot of skincare for May. I loved my April bag, but not so much my May bag. Oh, 45, 75, and $95 for the Hank and Henry mystery bags? Wow. That's crazy. Twitter is often where miserable people go to try and make other people as miserable as they are. Yep, you said it, Blade. You did. Reddit was going crazy. Oh, yes, I know, over the magic cream. There were a lot of angry people about not getting that from Ipsy. A lot of angry people. Which, I don't blame them because when they came out with spoilers of what was going to be in the box, they had the magic cream, the Ole Hendrickson primer, and the eye cream, and the ABH Renaissance eyeshadow palette. A couple of more other things that were like really, really pricey, and I know there's a lot of people who resubscribed hoping to get those items, and there was legit a lot of people who didn't get any of those items that they even showed as a spoiler, right? So I think for me personally, I think, okay, I think I got lucky. But I'm worried because I'm worried it's going to be all skincare. So, and again, you can't go from same thing as BoxyCharm. You can't go by the spoilers. You know what I mean? Just because they're great doesn't mean you're going to get it, right? That's what I detest about these companies. $45 will get you 5 products, $75, 10, and $95, 11. You're still waiting for your Ipsy bag for April. Oh, wow, Lana. Did you get tracking? You don't think you're willing to spend that much on Hank and Henry? Me either. You've never been impressed with their new releases? I don't think I've ever tried anything from Hank and Henry. I know I've seen one of their eyeshadow palettes that was in a BoxyCharm box, and it kind of was like, wow, you're asking a lot of money for little tiny eyeshadows. Right? Wasn't it like a white box and the eyeshadows were tiny and there was only about 7 or something in there? You're excited? Yes, for the Urban Decay and Prince collab. Do you guys remember when we were on our live some weeks ago talking about who we would love to see collab, like 80s themed and stuff? And apparently Urban Decay heard us. They were on our live secretly and we had no idea. But anyways, they heard us say Prince would be a great person to collab with, to have some makeup come out with Prince. um, Prince's people, rest in peace. So they were here hiding, spying. The Urban Decay people were here spying on us, and they decided to come and release Prince. So Urban Decay and Prince are coming out with a collab. And I'm thinking that the palette is going to be really, really colorful because they said, what was it called? Living in Color, something like that. So I'm thinking it's going to be really colorful. But yeah, they were here spying on us. So I don't know. I think we should get the, what do you call that? I think we should get the money. Crackers. What do you call that? Oh, it's gone from my brain. You guys know what I'm talking about. Commission. Yeah, commission, but there's another word. Like, say if a movie star, somebody acted in a movie, so in their contract, they would have, I want 2% royalties. That's it. I think we should be getting the royalties from that collab with Prince because obviously they were here. Residuals, yeah, royalties, yes. They were here and they were listening to our live and they said, Prince. The girls want to see Prince, so that's what they did. Anyways, dirty little buggers is all I got to say about them apples because we're never going to see the royalties. Even though it was all our idea first, right? Dirty little buggers. Right. Did you get to pick more choices for Ipsy X? I did have second choice come up, but I didn't pick anything. I wasn't impressed with the choices this month, so I didn't actually grab anything. Um, and I'm buggered at one part of me thinks I should have opened up another account and got the Glam Bag Plus again because I really wanted to try the concealer from Complex Culture. But then again, it's one of those things, would I have gotten it? You know what I mean? So, but I think when X comes out again in August, I'm going to sign up for the Plus Bag on another account so I can get the Plus Bag as well for that month. So, and then, on the other 2 months, then I would skip that, right? So it kind of works like BoxyCharm, BoxyLux kind of thing. If you want all 3 bags, you've got to have another account to get the Plus Bag on the month that the X bag comes out on. Me too, Martine. They had to send a new bag as, oh, it was past the 15-day guarantee. Yep. But did you get tracking for the first bag or you didn't get tracking for the first bag? Or was it in the warehouse still? Ipsy keeps emailing about signing up for the August X bag. I wish they knew their own rules for Canada, right? I know, I know. Every time you go on their freaking app, it shows up. Cool, Prince and Urban Decay, but how pricey will it be? I figure it's probably going to be around the same price that when Urban Decay did the Game of Thrones. I don't exactly remember how much that was, but I'm going to figure it's going to be around that price. Does anyone remember, like, the eyeshadow palette? I wonder if they're going to have, like, a brush, maybe shaped like a microphone or something like that, as a brush. That'd be cool. Urban Decay better not screw up the Prince collab. Yeah. You got tracking for it, but it never moved from the warehouse. Yeah, that's crappy. Because if it had moved from the warehouse and was lost, then chances are you could have gotten 2 bags for that month, right? So that's crappy. Urban Decay is a brand that I never reach. Like, nothing ever excites me from that brand. So I don't even know, like, what, their formulas like. Do you guys like it? There's definitely going to be purples. Yes, and maybe some cranberries as well. I would imagine there's definitely going to be some purples. And cranberries, yeah. I can already see it's not going to be a palette that I'm going to go for if it's going to be those colors. They're not really my color. I wear purples every now and then, but they're not really my shade. So I don't know if the eyeshadow palette in itself is going to be something for me. But I want to see what else they come out with. You know what I mean? It would be nice if they sent us all one. That's right, Janet. We came up with the idea. There needs to be a true raspberry color. Yep. Maybe in a lipstick. Do you remember when they came out with the Game of Thrones and they had brushes? I thought those brushes were so cool. Yes, raspberry. Don't they have a song, Peaches? Is it? Oh, I'm losing percentage on my phone, everybody. My battery's going dead. Um, isn't there a song, Peaches and Cream or something? It's Purple Rain, Raspberry Beret. Name some of his songs, everybody. God, I can't even think now of his songs. Oh my goodness. There was a girl on, what was that show? Simon Cowell was on it. Was it American Idol? Was it American Idol or was it the other one? Some years ago, there was this show, one of those singing shows. Little Red Corvette. Yep. When the Doves Cry, Purple Rain. Yes, a lipstick name, Raspberry Beret or Little Red Corvette. I can see that. Maybe a highlighter, When the Doves Cry. um, there was a show, Simon was it Simon Cowell was the judge? I can't remember. Anyway, there was this girl, and she went to that girl Nicole's mansion, and Enrique Iglesias was there as a guest judge kind of thing, even though he wasn't the judge on the show the whole time. But Nicole was, and I think Nicole, she was the mentor of this girl. Anyway, you're canceled. You don't like Prince? She sang Purple Rain. And oh my God, I think it was one of the best versions I've ever heard in my life. This girl, she belted that song out. And I remember Enrique was like goosebumps, and this Nicole girl was crying. And I remember the first time I seen it, I had like goosebumps and crying, just the soul that came out of it. I don't think it was Britain's Got Talent because it was in LA. So it could have been either American's Got Talent. It wasn't American Idol. So it must have been America's Got Talent. Because I know it wasn't American Idol. I'm sure it wasn't American Idol. But holy, best version of Purple Rain I think I've ever heard. He is not for everyone, Andrea. That's true. Like, I don't like the Tragically Hip. And when I say that, I know people look at me going, what? You know, I don't like the Tragically Hip. I don't like Pink Floyd. You know, so everyone has different tastes in music, right? Prince would be rolling if he knew he was so protective of his image. Yeah, like, I wonder who said yes to it, because he was very protective, wasn't he? And you haven't seen anything really come out with Prince's name on it. Do you know what I mean? You're right about that. Darling Nikki would be a good lip or eye color. You can see both Little Red Corvette and Raspberry as lippies. And the palette having purples, blues, and gold. Yeah. The Voice, no, it wasn't The Voice. It was either The X Factor. That's it. I think that's exactly what it was, The X Factor. Hi, Kay. Me neither. Tragically Hip, Pink Floyd, not your thing. No, I don't really like 70s music. I was never really into 70s music. Diamonds and Pearls. Yeah, highlight, right? But I can definitely see the eyeshadow palette as being purples and blues and golds, like you said. Yeah, it was the X Factor. Oh my God, what was her name? Oh my God, I can't remember. Anyway, you can go on YouTube and find her. I think you would just go X Factor, Prince Purple Rain. God, what was her name? All I remember about this girl is that she had a fight with Whitney Houston. I remember that. I remember somebody saying that she had a fight with Whitney Houston. And I don't think it was too long before Whitney passed away either. And apparently everyone hated her because of it or something like that. I don't know. But the girl was a brilliance. She belted out that song. You have loved Sean Cassidy your entire life and Barry Gibb. I couldn't even tell you, Cosmic, what they sing. I don't think that was music that I got into. There was a song called Seven. Would make a great palette name with 7 colors. Janet likes Barry Gibb. I don't have a clue who Barry Gibb is. Didn't I have, there it is. I need my chapstick. You gotta go, Miss Sandra. Yes, darling. I'm gonna take off too because my phone's about to die. You listen to his new album every day, Janet? Have a good weekend. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, okay, yeah. I know the Bee Gees, but I'm not, like, I know their songs and stuff, but I would never go buy their albums. So Barry Gibb, who's from the Bee Gees, right? Now that you say that. But yeah, I don't think I wouldn't go buy their albums, to be honest. Yeah. Stacy Francis, you said it, Kay. Oh my God, that's her name. Yes, Stacy Francis. Oh, even now to this day, like, I don't know how, I can tell you probably since the first time she sang that until to this day, I probably went on YouTube, I would say about 300 times and listen to her sing that song. She, best, I think, voice I've ever heard singing his song, Purple Rain. Like, she belted that out. And every time I go to hear it, I still cry. Oh, she was amazing. Listen to Hey Deanie by Sean Cassidy. The Bee Gees, honey. Yes, I know. I'm not into the Bee Gees. I know their music, but I was never really into the Bee Gees. Barry is the one with the hair. Okay. I think they actually came to my hometown some years ago, the Bee Gees, for the Salmon Festival. I believe they did. And I think I was here when they went to my hometown. The Bee Gees did, I believe. I would have loved to seen like Sam Cooke. Oh, he had some soul. Yes. Okay, everyone, I'm going to take off. My phone is going to die any second, and my other one's going to die as well. I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful Mother's Day. I'm going to be home, probably cleaning. Ian's at work, so it's going to be kind of like a blah day for me. But that's all right, too, because we all need blah days, don't we? Right? Anyway, will I be live next week? No, I will not be live next Saturday. Hi, Miss Tammy. Miss Tammy, watch the video that I'm going to be posting in about 20 minutes. And thank you very much, Miss Tammy. You're a doll. Anyway, I will not be live next Saturday. I will be Friday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday. Yeah. So I won't be live next Saturday, but the Saturday after that, I will be live, okay? Okay, bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day.